Hey, howdy everyone, Tony here. I hope you're doing well. Today I will be utilizing the TDU method of analysis to look for potential setups in the charts. Let's see what we can find. First, if you want to learn more about the TDU method, check out the site. If this video is helpful or you learned something new, please like and subscribe to stay updated with my analysis. Now let's dive into it. Some pre-coffee analysis here. Look at Bitcoin. One big thing, obviously, we didn't get a very beautiful finish yesterday. I was hoping we would get a nice impulse up for some clarity since we have this beautiful zigzag down. So right now, based off this zigzag, there's only a couple things that we could be doing. One is going sideways, or we're putting in some WXY going down. The other thing I'm really looking at too here is this bullish potential impulse up. This is what I'm liking as my super bull hopium count right now, just because the wave 4 here is getting way extended past the normal parameters and metrics that I usually use for a wave 4. So if this is some impulsive wave up, I think we've completed it and that this is a retracement internally. So again, this is my level right here at 65.5. If we can hold above this, I think we're doing okay. As far as the bull side, if we start breaking down beneath here and flipping this level into resistance, that's a bad thing for the bulls, at least. If you're bearish, you might like that. That's what I'm looking for now here is how exactly we're going to resolve this. Anything, if we get a wick down into the golden zone here, that is a-okay in my opinion. So if we do end up coming down and breaking this level at 65.523, which would invalidate / complete the impulse there, I think that would be okay just for a wick, and then we get a bounce back up above that level is what I would be looking for, and then flipping these levels back from support or resistance. If we break down below, I'd be looking for a bounce up impulsively and then a retrace back to this level, another confluence over in this area here before further up. The wave count's a little sketchy in here. Could go back and forth. Right now, it's a wait and hold for me. I think that the main levels here I'm going to be watching is this level here at 69.324. I think that looks like a pretty obvious level here. We've had wicks up and down. It's played as support and resistance, and it's been resistance here recently where we've popped up, can't hold above it, so we come back down. The other areas I'm watching right now is we're playing off it pretty good right now. So as you can see here, we have a lot of wicks coming into this area, but not a lot of closes beneath. So it looks like we're holding this area well. Again, this is another area. A wick down beneath here would be okay into the area of interest, and then we get a pop up, something like that. That would be ideal for the bulls for further upside potential. But right now, that's what I'm looking at here. So down on the 1 hour, as far as my metrics go and as far as I'm willing to push it, this is a zigzag down. So we'll have to build off of that for now until we get more clarity or the market ends up revealing itself. And then we can either use this as part of our anchor and analysis, or we can shrug it off and see, if we get more clarity over here, maybe this can be converted to something else. Right now, I don't see that happening because it is such a beautiful looking 3-wave move. So we have a 3-wave move down and a 3-wave move up. Just based off of that, what I'm looking for is a potential here to put in a WXY or double zigzag or even further down. We did hit the area that's most likely to bounce off of, and that is the area of the B wave. So we came up to the B wave of the previous zigzag, and then we're coming back down here, and we rejected from that level as well. So I'm really looking for a resolution of this for some clarity. If we get a move down, I think we can bounce up here to about maybe even this level here and look for another zigzag down. That's what I'm going to be keeping an eye on. It's pre-open, so the open might have something to say about all this. And we might blast up, and if we blast up, great. But right now, I'm thinking if we do blast up, I want to see this level hold right here. 69.324. I want to see us move up above that. The more levels we cut, the better. But if we get a move up, a dilly up, I'm not going to be buying into that or anything. Maybe I'll miss out on the push up. Don't care. I'm going to wait for a retrace at one of these levels or at some point. Because a dilly up, as you saw yesterday, can just equal a dilly down in a couple minutes later or later on in the future. So we really want to see after a dilly, that's great, but we really want to see this correction, otherwise could just push back down in a V formation. So just to wrap things up, it looks like we already have like a little bit of a correction in there, so that could be something right there, but I'm watching to see if we get back up here, how we react to this level. So if we come back up to this level and it plays as resistance, then I'm going to be looking for the short to come back down to at least, let's say, like down here. Okay. So that would break our invalidation completion level, come into an area of interest. We have a little bit of algo support there as well. But every time we come to this area, there's always a reaction, good or bad, depending on if you're a bull or a bear. It's played as resistance over here and as support after it tested it. So resistance there, support there. So the question is, when it comes back to this area, are we going to play a support? And that's what I'm going to be watching. And depending on how we get down here, I'm going to be looking for a reaction off this level one way or another as an anchor to add to my confidence to enter a potential trade. Right now, it looks like the dollar is still rallying, so we're going to need that to cool off a little bit to add some confidence to this whole thing. But for right now, on the Elliott Wave side and on the price action side, I'm really looking to these levels as support. Not in that fashion, no pun intended, but as support for any trade idea or any confluence that I'm looking to play here. All right. All right. Zooming back out to the daily here. So, what are some of the possibilities that I'm seeing here? Again, this is going to be my more bullish hopium count. We got impulse up, and then we're cocking back here for some more move up to the upside. Now, an impulse here at the all-time high can also be the most bearish count too. So this could be the impulse complete, the impulse at the larger degree, and now we're coming down for a retracement. We did have a nice move up here in the third wave. So if this was the 4 and this is an impulse up, that could also be a bearish situation where impulse is complete, headed down for the larger degree wave 4 or done, depending on how you count it. But that would be the more bearish. So this impulse is playing both. This potential impulse is playing as both the more bearish and the more bullish possibilities I can see at the moment. The other thing that could be is that this impulse is completed up and that this is going to be a B wave. So this could be a B wave up, and then we're headed up for some running correction. So that's one other option I'm looking at. Some other ones is that this is a ABC X, and then we're heading up. Since this is not a zigzag from what I see, we can't have this as a wave, a subwave itself in the diagonal. So this could be a WXY of the 1, and then we're coming down and doing some more stuff like that. So 1, 2, 3, heading up for the higher highs. So that's another option I'm considering right now. But I think that's really it for moving on up. Because of this sideways here, that knocks out the potential of this being anything for a diagonal. So this wouldn't be one, this can't be a 1, 2, because this is a flat and it's not a zigzag family correction, in my opinion. So we have some confluence here that this could be a corrective move to the side here in this box, and then we're going to get some form of up. But if we do end up moving up from any of these areas, again, we got to consider that this could be a correction for more down. All right, so down here on the 15-minute, we see yesterday I was calling for this level as a potential hold area to stay above level here. In this area, we broke down, we came back up, found it as resistance, and fell over. So keeping an eye on this level as well. This is going to be one of the areas that we want to break on our way up and flip back into support. Right now, it looks like we are trying to put an impulse up. This could be a completed impulse, and we just have to see here if this stays internal. If this does stay internal, I want to see it jump at least from here. I want to see us come back in. There's a little fair value gap. There's a whole bunch of confluence right here. So if we end up holding this level and heading up, I do want to see us get at least a zigzag out of here. So right now, that could be the initial A wave up. This could be the start of something else, but in the end, I don't really care if this stays internal and we get a reaction out of here. I'm actually going to be looking for a C3 setup. I'll be taking profits at the C, and then hopefully we get a nice 3 out of there. If we end up coming in a C wave, then I'm going to be pulling this from the other way. Again, this could be an impulse down right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this is some correction. So I want to keep an eye out for that as well if I do end up entering the trade and trying to enter on the other side. So something like that we could be doing right now. If we do stay internal here, I'd want to see us come back up, and then I'll be watching the other side of this. So this is for the algos here. Algos don't care about Elliott wave, so I'm putting it to pivot. If we come back down, we got a little bit of resistance up here. So I'll be watching that level to see how we react there as well. And then we got the other confluences here. We got the 50. We got some algo targets as well, some support resistance, market structure. So, and then we'll have to see how the wave count plays out. If we end up just dropping down, we'll have to reconsider where we're at when we start picking ourselves back up, or when Bitcoin starts picking itself back up. So hopefully we get a hold here and we get some clarification. And then we can build off of some anchor here, because right now, again, the stuff to the left isn't the most ideal, beautiful stuff, except for this zigzag. So this move down here, I mean, even if it's a WXY, the zigzag family move is textbook 3-wave looking move. All right, so those are my thoughts. That's what I'm going to be looking at here today, this morning. It's still before the open, like I was saying, so open could send things differently. We are getting some news this morning as well, so we'll see how that all pans out. But for right now, I'm looking for the PA to print to these locations and play off of it from there. All right, any questions, concerns, let me know. Please like, subscribe, show me some love. Thanks for watching. Trade safe, trade clarity. Later.